During the summer of 2022, 10 friends from Germany drove across the United States. What makes this remarkable is that they completed the journey in 100-year-old antique cars. It was epic. In 2022, 5 antique cars, Model T Fords much like this one, completed a 7,000-kilometer drive east to west across the United States. That's about 4,500 miles. When you consider that these cars can only go about 55 kilometers per hour, that's about 35 miles per hour, they have no creature comforts and have 100-year-old engines and chassis, it was a remarkable achievement. The group had a plan and a route. They would spend a week near the east coast of the United States, inspecting, repairing, and preparing their cars for the arduous journey. They hoped to depart on June 6 and arrive in San Francisco on July 15, 6 weeks later. Their route would take them to Niagara Falls, west through America's heartland and across the Mississippi, then into the west. Cities, deserts, and mountain ranges lay in their path. Traveling about 100 or 150 miles per day, they would need to be traveling for a total of 39 days, stopping only for rest, sightseeing, and repairs. But the adventure began years earlier. The group of 10 enthusiasts from the Model T Club of America, German and Austrian Alpen chapter, dared to dream of a driving adventure across the United States in 100-year-old Ford Model Ts. They decided to buy their cars in the US, mostly sight unseen, and store them there until they were ready for their adventure. The pandemic delayed their dream, but in the summer of 2022, they flew to the U.S. to meet their cars for the first time. In Milford, Pennsylvania, they set to work preparing the 5 cars for the journey, replacing fluids, testing ignition, adjusting auxiliary brake systems, and the like. There was much to do, and it took them a little longer than expected to complete the work. But on June 7th, they were ready. They took the obligatory pre-departure photographs and set out on their way. The team were savvy and expected some minor breakdowns and roadside repairs. Shortly after setting out, one of the cars needed some ignition work. This kind of thing is expected when driving 100-year-old cars across the country. But later that same day, they were reminded of the enormity of their challenge. One of the cars suffered a serious failure in the rear drive axle. On the side of the road in Delaware State Forest, Pennsylvania, the group set to work to extract the axle, repair it, and reinstall it. Teamwork was the order of the day. Luckily, this group knows Model Ts inside and out, and were well equipped with the knowledge needed to make the repair. This surgery caused a 7-hour delay and would result in one of the lowest distance traveled days in their journey. The following days were less eventful, and good progress was made. A few ignition problems led to a spectacular flame show, but they soon got things sorted. By June 10th, they were in Niagara Falls and were stopping for their first sightseeing day. After the day of sightseeing, the group made their way to Motor City to visit the birthplace of their Model Ts. They visited the Ford Paquette Avenue plant in Detroit, where the Model T was first made. From here, they traveled westward through Ohio, Indiana, and Illinois, even traveling some of the way on historic Route 66. Then on June 18th, across the mighty Mississippi. By this point, the group had overcome serious mechanical issues, wheel trouble, and ignition problems. But now they faced the plains, the mountains, the desert, and then the descent to the Pacific Ocean. They were averaging about 150 miles per day and were determined to continue westward. We should take a minute to talk about the remarkable antique Model Ts that the group took on this epic adventure. The oldest car is the yellow 1915 Roadster owned by Harold. The others are the black 1922 Coupe owned by Silvia and Gerhard, the 1924 black Touring owned by Bernd, the 1925 black Tudor owned by Reiner, and the 1926 red Coupe owned by Peter. Harold and Stefan were in the yellow Roadster, Silvia and Gerhard were in the black Coupe, Bernd and Heidi were in the black Touring, Reiner and Heike were in the black Tudor, and Otto and Peter were in the red Coupe. The wooden wheels on the 1915 yellow Roadster would prove to be an ongoing challenge, needing frequent tightening, repairs, and eventually even replacement. At one point, they even replaced the old spokes with new wood spokes, thanks to the help of a fellow tea enthusiast along the route. This would become a recurring theme and one of the pleasant highlights of their journey. Generous, unconditional help from friends and strangers along the way. Complete strangers all over the country would coordinate to ship desperately needed parts ahead that they could collect in some remote town as they passed through. Random homeowners would open their homes and garages to the group to allow them to rest and do repairs. Pen pal friends from the Model T community, some of whom they had never met, would arrange a critical garage stop along their route for major maintenance. One of the most viewed posts on Flivver Channel's social media ever was a story of one such incident. Near Kemmerer, Wyoming, Gerhard had a rear axle bearing failure. The team called a fellow whom they had never met, who had reached out to them earlier to offer his help if needed. He immediately drove 100 miles to meet them, bringing critical parts from his own parts collection, and helped them with the major roadside repair. The group tried to avoid freeways given their low cruising speed, but sometimes there was no avoiding them. They must have felt like moving traffic cones as those tractor trailers flew past. They raced across Nebraska and South Dakota. Creative repairs were called for on numerous occasions. At one point, a broken linkage required this ingenious temporary fix. Then the terrain turned up as the group entered the mountains. The cooling systems and brakes were challenged, but the cars persevered. A visit to Mount Rushmore and then into Wyoming. In Salt Lake City, Utah, the group was interviewed by the local television station. There is a link to the full interview in the description below. After testing top speed on the Bonneville Salt Flats, they continued west through Nevada and into California. On July 10th, they arrived to see the Golden Gate Bridge emerging from the morning fog. It was a picture-perfect finale to their epic journey. Crossing the bridge in their 100-year-old Model Ts was icing on the cake. The casual confidence that this group had to conceive, plan, and complete a 7,000-kilometer drive from the east coast of the United States to San Francisco on the west coast is inspiring. The group took obstacles in stride and one by one overcame them and simply carried on. In doing so, they showed us all how incredibly capable the Model T is, even 100 years after it pioneered mass motoring. And no doubt they will have inspired others to imagine and pursue long-distance driving trips in their venerable old Model Ts.